Welcome back to Walsall Fan TV for the preview of Barrow against Walsall. Before we get into the detail, just like to thank our new subscribers for joining us. At the current count, we're up to 917, which is getting us towards our 1,000 that we're looking for. So if you haven't subscribed already, please join the journey. Right then, Barrow. Currently 22nd and struggling near the foot of the table. Same goal difference, -10 on 32 points. Walsall on 39 points in 16th position. You would think, if you were not a Walsall fan, that this would be one that Walsall would win. But we know all too well that Walsall generally do well against the teams near the top and not so good against the teams near the bottom. Can Mike Flynn change that sorry routine and bring Walsall some joy in sunny Barrow? We haven't beat Barrow since 1970. We've not played each other a lot, in fairness, but a 1-0 win. I'm not sure who scored that. I've been trying to look through Google, but I can't find out. It was likely to be Colin Taylor, who scored 13 that season, just one less than Bristol Rovers and Walsall legend Ray Graydon. Got 14 that season. Of course, the last time we met was in October. That 2-2 draw, 2 goals for Georgie Miller. The second, a very clever back heel, sort of guided it into the net. That was good. And of course, hearts were sunk when former Walsall player Josh Gordon scored in the 96th minute to grab a draw for them. Josh Gordon is doing okay at Barrow, but looking at his stats, he's following a similar path, scoring 1 in 5. He's got 6 so far for the season, including the cup game, in 31 games. So his strike rate hasn't improved, but he would be a favourite to get a goal on Saturday, no doubt. So can Walsall really sort of start to push on? Can Mike Flynn get consistent performances out of us? He's certainly transformed Debe, who looks like a completely different player. Now he's playing on the wing as wing-back. He did play under Hatswell as wing-back, so they knew all about him. And he looks like he's enjoying that role, cutting inside, setting up Miller for the goal on last Saturday. Yeah, form table, Barrow won 1, drawn 3, lost 2 of the last 6. Walsall won 3, drawn 1, lost 2. So we've got a 10-point return in the last 6 games, and they've only got 6. So it's pointing towards a draw. If we can beat Barrow, we may leapfrog past Bradford in 15th. They've got a tough game with Swindon visiting them on Saturday. They've lost 4 on the bounce. New manager Mark Hughes not turning things round for them at the moment. But Walsall want to just keep climbing that table. I think playoffs are out of sight unless Walsall were to win every game between now and the end of the season. It's looking highly unlikely. But a top half finish, or round about 12th, would be good. And how about if we could catch Port Vale? Port Vale 11 points clear of us at the moment, so their run of draws needs to continue if Walsall are going to have any chance of catching them. As for the team, I can't see him changing anything from 3-5-2. Looking much more solid, creating lots of chances. The only player perhaps that's at risk would be perhaps Wilkinson. He sort of had a knock on Tuesday. But if he's fit, I expect the team to be the same. So that would be Rushworth in goal, despite his bit of a gaffe against Northampton. White, Daniels and Month. And then wing-backs Shade and Debe with Labadie, Kinsella and then Earing ahead. with Miller and Wilco up front. If Wilco doesn't make it, we may see a first start for Lee Tomlin. But we've got quite a strong bench now, so things are looking good. We might even see a first start for Devante Rodney, who's coming back to fitness and looking more dangerous. But perhaps his time will come when Vale return to the Banksies. And let's hope we can sort of continue building this season and push on, ready to have a promotion challenge next season. That's what we're hoping for. Right then, thanks for watching. As I say, subscribe if you haven't already. If you'd like to buy me a virtual coffee, thank you very much for those that have already. So I really appreciate that. And I've also got a book, which is a gambling book. Why you should teach your kids to gamble. So that's worth having a look at. I'll put a link in the description. That would really help support my writing if you were to have a look at that. It's just £3 for the ebook. So have a look at that if you please. And that'd do me a big favour. Thank you. Thanks for watching. The Joy and the Pain.